Hey folks, this is Vent with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Void War. This is a game that's coming to Steam on May 30th, 2025. I covered this, I want to say 3 months ago, and at that point it was an alpha version of the game. I'll get into that in a little bit. So, the best way to describe this game is to just say that it's FTL and Warhammer. That's what this is. It uses the FTL gameplay loop, the interface. If you've played FTL, like, you can jump into this game 95% of the way. You're good to go, okay? But it's got this, like, dark, cultist Warhammer thing going on. So rather than it being more of like a sci-fi adventure, you're looking at like a Warhammer adventure. I'm not saying that they're using Warhammer stuff, but yeah, it's quite similar. So, you're going to be unlocking a lot of cool stuff like in FTL. Different ship types, different variants, different weapons, different crew members, and those are achievements. Unfortunately, there's only the one, like, difficulty. I would have loved to have seen different difficulty modes. So, right now, all I see is normal. I would like an easier difficulty in case I just want to casually play and test out different builds, that kind of thing. That would have been nice. Now, earlier I mentioned that I covered the game back when it was alpha 3 months ago, and you're wondering, well, so is it going to go into early access? I mean, alpha to 1.0 release in 3 months is pretty sudden there. Well, according to the developer via the Discord message I received, and I'm going to just quote this verbatim, one last small detail, due to some technical issues, we've decided to release as a soft version 1 instead of early access as we originally thought. It doesn't really change anything about the game itself or our post-launch plans, just the marketing and framing of the release on Friday. So that means that even though it's not going into early access, it will continue to be updated. And here's a better look at that roadmap so you can kind of see what you're getting into. Dungeons, different kinds of encounters, different hull types, planetary assaults, that kind of thing. And I even got a couple of screenshots from their Discord channel, like previews of the Imperial Battle Arc, which is like a mini boss you'll be fighting, or this Witch Commander unit. So there are definitely some things coming down the pipeline. So with the understanding that the game will be updated in the future, this game is FTL and Warhammer through and through. You've got several nodes on this smaller map that you'll be going through. Get all the way to the right to the Stargate, and then you'll progress to like this main, I don't know, solar system view. I don't know what it is. But yeah, you're going to be going from node to node to node to node to node, and then get to the end, get to the Stargate, and then you get to the galactic map or whatever that's called. And then you pick more locations to go to. And that's the general gameplay flow of this. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what's different compared to FTL. Like, I know what to expect now that I've played FTL for years, but this game is like a fresh take on that. So I'm wondering what monstrosities and what horrors I'll be seeing. And some of the encounters were, like, if you've played FTL, you'll expect them. Oh, here's a random event, and you get some scrap metal. Scrap metal is the universal currency in this game, and that is used to upgrade your ship. It's used to buy new weapons. It's used to buy crew members and that kind of thing. And even the power system distribution is FTL. Like, you need to upgrade your power supply and the systems that are on your ship, and then assign those power bars to those systems so that they actually work. Upgrading your shield is not enough. You've got to upgrade the power as well, and assign those power bars to your shield system so you get those extra shield things. There's merchants. Like I said, you're going to be spending scraps on various things. There's missiles, which ignore shields, just like in FTL. That's the running theme here, just like FTL. And you're going to be able to, like, put different systems on your ship, like missile launchers, and there's this horror ray or something that I saw that it stunned the enemy crew members for a short time. Terror amplifier, that's the name of it. I just thought these are the things I'm looking forward to seeing. And I could even, as I added new systems, I could pick on my ship where I wanted it. Now, I don't know if there's a benefit to, like, choosing a 1x2 room or a 2x2 room. I don't know the strategies behind that yet, but I just thought that was neat and interesting. I feel like they took FTL and gave it a modern upgrade, but with a different theme. That's what I felt like they did here. And I'm not complaining. It's just, it is more of the same to a degree. The combat. I treat the combat in this game the same way as I did in FTL. You fire your weapons all at once, like a burst, because they have shields, so you have to fire them all at once. One gets through the shield, or two gets through the shield, the rest hit the hull if you're lucky. And you always aim for the weapons so that they can't shoot back. That's my strategy 99% of the time, and it worked here. It worked in FTL, and it worked here. But like I said, I want to see more. There seems to be also a heavy emphasis on boarding. You've got a specific boarding shuttle where you can board the enemy's ship, and that's kind of cool. And there's also no med bay. Your crew members heal automatically when you jump to a degree. Like, they won't heal full, but they'll heal some every time you jump. So that's one less maintenance thing to worry about. So there are some nuances to get used to with this particular version, but I do like it. I don't know if it's like copyrighted. Like, I don't know if the makers of FTL are going to look at this and go, hey, this is too close to home. I don't know. I don't know the situation about that. I just know it's coming to Steam. I know there's upgrades to it. Like, you can assign armor and weapons to individual people. You couldn't do that in FTL. So yeah, there's lots of cool ideas happening in this game with the FTL format. I do recommend it. I do recommend it. Yes, it is more of the same, but it's a fresh take on a game that we love. I sincerely hope that there's no cease and desists that are going to be going on behind the scenes. I would love to know that part of it, but for right now, it's a good game and I do recommend it. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.